Spiritual awakening is not the end, but rather the beginning of an even deeper journey. You have crossed a barrier that many spend their entire lives seeking. Think of it this way. While many tirelessly pursue enlightenment, awakening is not the final destination, but the door you've passed through. What happens after this awakening is where true transformation begins. Curiously, few talk about what comes after spiritual awakening. No one prepares you for the drastic shift that occurs when you're on the other side. It's no longer about being in a constant search. Now, you are free. Strange and unexpected experiences will arise, and no one warns you about them, yet they're an essential part of your path. Spiritual awakening is a transformative process that many experience at some point in their lives. It is a deep calling to connect with a higher sense of existence, to transcend the worries and distractions of everyday life. This awakening doesn't necessarily require you to overcome every concern in life. However, it transforms how you relate to these concerns and how they impact your perception and experience. But what does it really mean to awaken spiritually? And what are the signs and implications of this phenomenon? Spiritual awakening often begins as an inner quest for meaning and purpose. Many people report feeling a dissatisfaction with life as it is, prompting questions about who they really are and their role in the world. This urge may arise after significant events, such as personal crises, loss, or even moments of intense joy and fulfillment. The desire to understand life on a deeper level becomes a driving force. One of the most striking features of spiritual awakening is the change in how we see the world and ourselves. Perceptions expand, allowing us to see beyond the surface of things. There may be a growing awareness of the interconnectedness of all living beings, a sense of unity that can be both liberating and challenging. Often, this comes with heightened sensitivity to emotions, both your own and those of others. After awakening, many report a sense of calm and inner peace, even amidst external chaos. This tranquility can be disorienting, especially if life was previously marked by emotional turmoil and stress. The emptiness often mentioned is part of this assimilation process. It's not a loss, but a sign that you're integrating new truths and learning to live in a space of authenticity and serenity. Spiritual awakening also involves a process of detachment. As we become more aware, we begin to let go of beliefs, fears, and behavior patterns that no longer serve our growth. This can be challenging, as these beliefs are often deeply rooted in our identity. However, the freedom that comes from this detachment is one of the most rewarding aspects of awakening. By leaving behind what no longer serves, we can embrace a fuller and more meaningful life. As we awaken, intuition tends to become stronger. Many people report an increased ability to listen to their inner voice, make decisions aligned with their values, and trust their inner wisdom. This may also include a deeper connection with spiritual practices like meditation, prayer, or any form of expression that promotes reflection and connection with the divine. It's important to note that spiritual awakening is not a linear path. There may be highs and lows, moments of clarity followed by doubt and confusion. These challenges are, in fact, opportunities for growth. Facing old patterns and navigating new realities can be uncomfortable, but are essential for spiritual evolution. Spiritual awakening often creates a need to connect with others who share similar experiences. Support groups, spiritual retreats, and online communities can offer a safe space to explore and share this journey. Finding others going through similar processes can be profoundly comforting and inspiring. After spiritual awakening, life doesn't necessarily become easier, but it becomes more authentic. Everything around you seems quieter, even empty. At this point, it's natural to wonder, where's the energy? Where did the emotion go? But this peace does not indicate a loss of spiritual connection. On the contrary, it shows that you have integrated into a new level of consciousness. This period of tranquility can be confusing, even unsettling. It may seem like something is missing or that you're regressing. In truth, this quietude is proof that your spirit has reached a new vibrational state. There is no longer a need for external chaos for you to evolve because you have already done the inner work. Now, the challenge is learning to simply be. No more seeking, just existing in full harmony. The inner storm was necessary to provoke change, but it is in the calm that true power is found. Your spirit may be free, but the physical body is still adjusting. After spiritual awakening, something interesting happens. Physical changes begin to emerge. Sometimes your body seems to move at a slower pace, adjusting to the new spiritual frequency. As we go through a process of spiritual transformation, our body and mind begin to reflect this change profoundly. It's common to notice changes in diet, sleep patterns, and even physical appearance. The skin may appear clearer, posture may improve, as if the body is responding to higher energy. In some cases, old pains may return or intense emotions may arise. This is the body releasing dense energies that are no longer aligned with the new state of consciousness. These physical and emotional symptoms can be confusing, especially when we feel we have already overcome certain traumas. However, the healing process goes beyond what we imagine. The spirit may be lighter, but the body still processes the marks of the past. It's essential to understand that this transformation period is a clear sign that profound changes are happening. Don't rush the process. The body needs time to align with the new vibration. Another common aspect of spiritual awakening is the feeling of disconnection from those around us. Friends and family who once made sense in our lives may start to feel distant. This can cause sadness or even loneliness, but it's a sign that your vibration has changed. Relationships that no longer resonate with this new phase naturally drift apart, and this isn't a punishment. This phase of isolation opens space for new, deeper, and more genuine connections aligned with your spiritual growth. People who were once essential in your life may not understand you anymore, which can be painful but is part of the process. Those truly meant to walk with you in this new phase will adjust and stay, while others will follow their own paths. In the midst of this process, new people may appear in your life, people who share your new worldview and understand your growth without needing explanations. This is the universe working to align you with your true spiritual tribe, creating the necessary space for your continued evolution. Although the journey may feel lonely at times, it is, in fact, an invitation to new, more authentic connections. You realize that you're on a path that few around you can follow, and that's okay. As you align with this new frequency, the right people will start to appear in your life, and the sense of disconnection that once felt like a burden will become a blessing. The noise and spectacle fade, and you stop chasing signs, yet something seems missing. When your spiritual awakening comes to an end, something unexpected happens. The magic, synchronicities, and signs start to disappear. Repeated numbers, signs, and moments of spiritual elevation that once filled your days now become rarer. It feels as if the universe has gone silent. This silence may leave you confused, making you question if you've lost your connection to the divine. But here's the truth. You haven't lost anything. In fact, the silence is a sign of growth. You've reached a point where you no longer need external signs to feel connected. Before, you needed constant reminders that you were on the right path. But now, you are the path. The spiritual wisdom you once sought outside now lives within you. The magic hasn't disappeared. It has become part of who you are. Now, you are the connection. This transition can be disconcerting because you became accustomed to relying on external signs. But the fact they are fading is a sign of spiritual maturity. The more you grow, the less you need the spiritual highs. Now, you are learning to live in a constant state of being without needing continuous validation. What may seem like a loss of magic is, in fact, the highest level of connection. You have stopped seeking, and now you are simply aligned. You no longer need the universe to whisper in your ear because you have found your own inner voice. With the end of your spiritual awakening comes a new question: what now? After so many revelations, inner healing, and shifts in perception, where do you go? This is when things really get interesting. The purpose that seemed so clear at the start, self-discovery, healing, and connection with the universe, now makes way for something greater. Now, your purpose is to live everything you have learned and to create a life that aligns with your highest self. The end of awakening is not the end of the road, but the beginning of a new phase. This phase is marked by a deep desire to put into practice the knowledge and wisdom you've gained, no longer seeking who you are, but living as your most authentic self. With this new purpose often comes a call to serve. You may feel a need to help others on their spiritual journeys, share your insights, or create something that reflects your highest vibration. Through your work, relationships, or creative projects, the focus now is no longer to seek, but to be. The end of awakening is the beginning of a true alliance with who you have become. Let's talk about the quest for a deeper connection with your higher self. When you start aligning with this elevated energy, you naturally have a positive influence on those around you. However, this process may feel strange initially. You stop the incessant search, which may create a sense of emptiness. Yet it is precisely in this emptiness that your new purpose emerges. The journey is no longer about striving, but about living authentically. The more you connect with your true self, the clearer your path becomes. The most beautiful part of this phase is that you don't have to resolve everything immediately. Things begin to align naturally and perfectly with the universe. You become more sensitive to the energies around you, which can feel both a blessing and a burden. This new sensitivity can make you more aware of noisy environments, crowded spaces, or even certain foods. What you're experiencing is the awakening of your energetic field, now tuned to frequencies that were once hidden from you. It's not a curse, but a new power. You resonate with a high frequency, and anything outside that alignment may feel uncomfortable. At first, this sensitivity may seem burdensome, as if you're absorbing energies that aren't yours. But in time, you'll learn to manage this new perception and protect your energy. Setting boundaries will be essential to filter out what is not relevant and to focus on what truly matters. This sensitivity will also amplify your empathy and intuition. You'll start perceiving people on a deeper level, beyond words and actions. You'll be able to pick up on their thoughts, emotions, and even hidden intentions. While this skill brings clarity in relationships, it's important to be mindful of how much energy you absorb from others. Your sensitivity is your strength. It allows you to navigate life with discernment, empathy, and clarity. The key is learning to manage it without being overwhelmed. This new level of awareness is one of the deepest things that emerge after spiritual awakening. Life after awakening may seem to return to normal, but this normalcy is completely different. Your transformation was so profound that even though the world around you may look the same, you perceive it differently. Things that once affected you no longer have the same impact. You may notice that you no longer react to situations as before. Where there was once anxiety, there is now calm. Things that once stirred you or caused drama now seem less significant. This doesn't mean you've lost passion, but that you've outgrown the need for external validation. This new state of being is, in fact, a gift. With much gratitude and joy, we've come to the end of this video. If you've made it this far, thank you for your attention. Comment below what level of awakening you're currently experiencing. If you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. Share your experiences in the comments. Until next time, take care.